Hello, so we're going to be getting going on day 42 of Blueprints. This ought to be the last day that I am cursed. On the end of day 40, I opened the cursed coffers in the shrine and took out the effigy, which I had read the Curse of Blackbridge book, so I knew it was all cursed and everything was going to be bad, but I was just, curious. And so it cursed me for that day and the following 2 days. So this should be the last, day 42 should be the last day that I have that curse. It's a pretty bad curse. It costs us our resources basically on any colored room. Any non-blue room is going to cost us something. And red rooms cost us a lot of resources. By cost us, I mean not cost to draft, but like take away from us after we've drafted. So the way to game around that is to like trigger it when I don't have the resource to lose. Like if I draft a hallway, brown room, I will lose keys. Well, if I draft hallways when I don't have keys, no penalty. Green rooms will cost me, will take away a gem, but if I have no gems and I get the green room, then or if I use the last of my gems to pay to for the requirement to draft the green room, and then I have no gems going into the green room, then it can't take it away from me, right? So that's kind of the thing there. We could we do a shrine? I think we still have. I think we're still cursed today. I should have checked. I should have checked before I got to here. So if I do a shrine, I tend to like the shelter though. Protection from 3 red rooms. We're gonna. I want to see what the other shrine. I want to see what the other shrine amounts do. So we're going to do a shrine. And oh, I'm not cursed today. I guess the curse wore off. Okay. I really thought I was going to be cursed today. So we're not going to open this because I don't want to be cursed again. Okay. So we're going to go here and we're going to shrine. So 10 coin gave us the I should write it down in my notes. Where's the... I think I have those. I think I have notes about that. Let me check my... do I have the shrine? I thought I had it somewhere. Might be in my notebook. I may not have transferred it to the I may not have transferred from my notebook to the spreadsheet. Well, I'll start it now, and then if I find that I've already got it, then I'll consolidate. But basically, we got to get a shrine list going. Let's put the... We'll do shrine over here. Okay. So 2 is the blessing of the dancer. Gem to rotate floor plan. 10, blessing of the general, because we did that on day 40, and I'm not particularly, I don't like that blessing. Get 5 gems on red rooms after have red room on 5 different ranks. Very, very conditional. Like, but there was another one I did. I forget which day. It was like for 4 or 5 coins, and it was a different blessing. I'll consult my notes later. So we're gonna experiment here. What if I went wild? What if I did 20 coins? Would it be a really good blessing, or is it just like, yeah, I don't know. But I want to be able to buy something at the commissary for 8 coins. So I don't necessarily want to do 20 coin. What does 8 coin do? Let's find out what 8 coin does. So I'm going to do 8 coin and find out what blessing this gives us. Blessing of the chef. For each different type of spread that you do each day, add an extra dish to the dining room. Okay. Not the worst, but not the best. Excuse me. Each different spread adds dish to dining room. We're mainly just like experimenting with the shrine. It would probably have been better to do one of the, other choices of outbuildings that we were given, but I just wanted to, test this. But it is good to know that we're not cursed today. So this says 3. So for today and the next 2 days, we'll have the blessing of the chef. So when we got cursed, apparently it reduced it to 2, from 3 to 2, and it overrode our blessing, but the curse was only for 2 days, not for 3 days, which is good. Okay. So what this means is if we go to the office and spread coins, if we do that green room that spreads gems, or the one that spreads keys, or the one that spreads, fruit, we do any of those that will like spread stuff, that will make our dining room more powerful. That's what that means. But presently, there's something else I want to read on here. There's a, so if I create one more invention, or if I create the one invention in the workshop that I have yet to create, the one contraption I've yet to create, I'll get this trophy. Okay, trophy of wealth. This is what I wanted to look up. Buy out the entire showroom. So I'm guessing if in one day I can draft the showroom and get enough money to buy all of the items, I'll get this trophy. And getting trophies is only important because there's some benefit to getting the 8th trophy that like unlocks something for us. We'll start with a den. Nice, typical start to a day. Okay, so this is the office. It costs 2 gems, but it will do one of those things where we'll do the spread, and then that will add to our dining room. Or the reading nook will give us a key. I'll go ahead and do the office, because from the office, I can also, I mean, I'll be down a couple gems for sure, but I can also start the laboratory experiment. So I will go ahead and do the office. Might be, well, the office will also, we've opened the safe, so it gives us a gem, so it costs us net 1 gem to do the office. But then, yep. Go here. Payroll. Okay. Spread gold in the state. Okay, and then turn the main menu. So that should trigger our blessing for today, you know, should trigger our blessing. We will, there's nothing new to read, right? Yeah, nope. Okay, nothing new to read. Right, okay. We're going to start our lab experiment. For each bedroom you draft after the second, whenever you spend 2 or more gems drafting a room. We tend to, this happens. Whenever we spend 2 or more gems drafting a room, this happens. So we'll use this as our trigger. And then I'm going to do the spread dirt on the driveway, because I don't know what that does and I want to find out. So this should happen at least once, because I end up getting gems and spending them drafting rooms. That's a thing that happens every day. All right. Like this room itself costs 2 gems to draft, for instance. I have 2 gems right now. All right, this would be a 1 gem room, but it spreads gems in green rooms. There are no other green rooms at the moment. It would trigger the blessing, right? I'm going to do the chapel. I know it will cost me a coin, but I want the extra doorways. I want the doorway here and here. And this is a waste right now because there's not green, I don't have green rooms at the moment to spread gems into. So it's a waste to do patio at the moment. And I don't want a dead end. So we're going to do this. I'm not going to, am I going to step into it? Yeah, I'll go ahead and step into it. It's just a coin. And this piggy bank, oh, this piggy bank is still revealed. These candles remain lit. Oh, I don't have to relight the candles. That's cool. So this piggy bank is here and I can come get it and smash it for all of those accumulated coins whenever I feel like it. But the candles are remaining lit. Awesome. I don't have to relight the candles. That is good news. I just assumed I was going to have to relight the candle on any day I wanted to access the piggy bank. I'm going to go here because here I could get to from the den. So we're just going to go here. Pool. I definitely want the pool because I definitely want the pump room. I want the pump room and the boiler in the same day. I mean, connected to each other. But in order to get the pump room at all, I have to start with the pool. So we're going to do the pool. And we will collect those coins for sure. Okay. Now, from here, I have one gem. I need more gems before I go too high up. So I will go over here. No, I'm not. Well, not this door. This door. All right. Secret passage. A gem would be fine. Do I need a? Well, it would use my last gem, right? So the thing is do I need a specific room color? I'm not cursed today. I keep thinking, I was so prepared for day 42 to be a cursed day. I got to keep reminding myself I'm not cursed. So I have to keep curse math out of it because I've been sitting here thinking, well, if I do this color room, then I lose this. And if I do a red room, I lose all the other stuff. And it's like, no, that's curse math. I'm not cursed. I don't need to do cursed math. Do I want a specific room colors? The problem is I want a boiler and a pump room. Those are both blue, which are not colors I can request. I don't really need a green room. Unless the green room is going to give me gems, but that's not what it's doing. The gold room is a shop. But if it's an expensive shop, I would need more gems for it, and I'd only have one gem right now. Don't want a red room because I don't want the furnace yet. I want the furnace later if I can get a freezer kind of thing. I want a furnace and a freezer at the same time, and it's hard to coordinate because either one hurts me. A freezer takes away my coins and gems. The furnace means I draw a bunch of red rooms for the rest of the day. Either one's kind of a detriment on its own. So I want to choose a red room. It would be risky to choose a gold room. It would be risky to choose a green room. Because most green rooms cost more gems to draft than I have right now. Purple room would be a bedroom. I don't want that. What color am I forgetting? I'm forgetting a color. Oh, hall brown. Like I could orange or brown or whatever you call it. I could request another hallway. That's a waste of a secret passage. Using a secret passage to request a hallway is a waste. So we're not going to spend a gem on that. We'll do this bedroom. And it will just go up here because we can get over this area from these doorways here. All right. We'll find out what this is. Reading Nook takes me back here, gives me a key in the process. But but we're going to do the bedroom closet. The reason why we're going to do the bedroom closet is because it's 4 items if it's drafted to join to a bedroom, which it is right now. And we can get over here from the pool, so we don't need to get to here from the Reading Nook. We want the 4 items. So let's go get 4 items. Gem, sledgehammer, key, and reroll die. Those are some 4 good items. I don't know if we'll ever see a trunk today, but you know. But we have a reroll die now. We have a key now. We have 2 gems now. It's good stuff. Good stuff. Okay, so now we will go over here and see what it gives us. We want a freezer, but we only want a freezer if we can also get a furnace on the same side of the nearby. Whatever we do, we're going to dead end. This would cost a gem, and it doesn't benefit us. I hate passing on the freezer, but it's too early in the day for a freezer. Because to not be able to use gems or coins the whole day is just painful. So we're going to do the parlor, even though it's going to dead. Well, they're all going to dead end. We're going to do the parlor and get 2 gems. The gems are in the blue box. That's either true or false. The gems are in this box. That is either true or false. But they are both true or false together. So this means that this has to be the opposite truth value. This statement is of no help at all. Well, that's either true or false, right? This statement is of no help at all. The gems are in the blue box. The gems are in this box. If those are both true, then the gems are here, and this is a false statement. This statement is of no help at all. Would be a false statement. If this is a true statement, this statement is of no help at all, then both of these would have to be false. The gems are in this box would have to be false. And gems in the blue box would have to be false. So then therefore the gems would be in the black or the white box, but you couldn't tell which. So the only thing that narrows down where the gems could be is if the gems are in the blue box. So this true, and so then this has to be the false statement. That's my reasoning. And my reasoning was correct. The reason why it was a false statement, this statement's of no help at all, is every statement is helpful, even if in a roundabout way. So now with 4 gems, I can draft over here with some confidence. Okay, battery pack. I don't need a battery pack at the moment. Commissary would let me buy stuff and lead me back to the den. That's not bad. Especially since, depending upon what the commissary is selling, I can go to the chapel and get a bunch of money if I needed to. Probably don't need to. Yeah, we'll take a commissary. Yep, we want a we do want a metal detector. We do want a shovel. And I would take a sleeping mask, but I can't afford it. So the salt shaker, I don't think the I don't think the salt shaker's exciting personally. We'll hold off. I'm not going to spend my money on a salt shaker. Might come back for a sleeping mask at some point. But I'm also not going to raid all the money at the chapel just for that. But now that means we have 2 doorways. We're down to 2 doorways. We were at like 5 doorways at one point. We're now down to 2 doorways. But look, the metal detector says, hey, oh, here's some coins. You know what? I have enough coins for a sleeping mask. Let's do it. Because I have a bedroom right here, right? So I could go 1, 2, 3. I could go 1, 2, 3. This would give me 2. So I'd spend 3. I'd gain 2. So then I'm down 1. But then I gain 5. So then I'm up 4, and then I leave. So it would be net. It's a detour, and it would cost me a coin each direction, but it would net me steps. So I'm going to go do the detour. You're like, but it nets you just a small amount of steps. True. But it's less of a detour to do it now. So net positive steps is net positive steps, and I don't mind losing the coins because I don't really have anything to spend 2 coins on at the moment. So back through here, over here. Now we have a metal detector and a shovel, so we could combine and make a shovel detector at a workshop again, if need be. Ooh, were there going to be coins in the office? There might have been extra coins in the office. I should have gone maybe this way. Yeah, I should have gone this way instead of this way, but if there are extra coins in the office, I'm not going to worry about it at the moment. Okay, I'm not going to spend the extra steps to check on that. Let's go over here. Oh, gallery is a bunch of free shit. Oh yeah, we like the gallery. Now that we've solved the gallery, we like the gallery. Yep. Your gallery is good for us. Now that we've solved it, yeah. Good stuff. Would dead end, leaving me 1 doorway. I don't like having only 1 doorway. I would get 15 steps and then an allowance quest. I do have a redraw die. I have a reroll die, so can I make do with just this 1 doorway? I'm going to do this, and it's probably going to be a mistake, but I want to have a lot of steps today. And I get a magnifying glass, which is cool. This room often has an extra item for me. That's like often the case. So I've got a good number of steps. But I'm down to a single doorway. But I've got a reroll die. If I didn't have a reroll die, I would not have chanced that. So here's the deal. If I spent, this is a room with 2 gems. So our deal was if we do in the lab experiment, we'll spread dirt, right? That's what will happen. And this gives me a doorway here and here. Both of these, this will give me 5 more steps, but will only give me a doorway up here. So I will go, I have 5 gems, so I'm going to go ahead and do this. I was put dirt in the driveway, whatever that means, but I do have a shovel, so I can go find out what that means. Right? In fact, I should have, before I go up there, let's go find out what that does. Ooh. Oh, that's multiple dig spots, is what that is. But let's see if we can get a workshop going before we... I know I burned some extra steps just checking it out, but whatever. Let's see if we can get a workshop. We don't need to go dig up that stuff right now. We're not desperate for anything. Gives me a bunch of resources, but it's a dead end. Gives me a key, is not a dead end. I think I will take not a dead end, please. I don't need the library. I do want another key. Yeah, both of these will give me a doorway here. I can get to here from the passageway or down from the foundation potentially. But I want a key more than I want for a coin at the moment. I'm always paranoid about my keys. So... we're going to go over here first. I would lose 2 steps, but it gives me doorways here and here. This gives me it costs a gem, lets me go up, but doesn't let me go down. I'm going to, because I've got extra steps today, or I've acquired extra steps. I'm going to go ahead and do this gem. Oh, car keys, nice. If I get the garage, I can open the boot, and that generally of the car, and that generally has some benefits in it. Okay, so here's the deal. I don't want to spend a gem on this, but if I do this, I get more steps. If I do this, I get 4 coin. But it might not give me pantry again later, and this is an elbow. Do I want 5 more steps, or do I want 4? Well, this would be 4 coin and a piece of fruit, right? Sure, I'll take 4 coin and a piece of fruit. I don't know what I would spend what I will spend the coin on, but I might end up with a gift shop or showroom or something today. So. And so far, I have filled in all of this. So if I fill in here, if I can fill in the whole thing, that's a trophy. If I can fill in every single spot, which is not likely, to be honest, but if I do, it's a trophy. Security is always a good room to have. We need to lower our security level before we start getting access card doors. So let's do that. Plus it gives me doorways here and here. 4 coins and a trunk. So I've missed a trunk somewhere. There's a trunk somewhere that I have walked right by. I'll have to be on the lookout for that. And coins, I'm not surprised. The coins might be in the that corner room that I said, oh, there's probably the office. There might be coins in the office. Regardless, let's go here. Go here. I hate when there's a trunk, because it's just like, that means I was blind. I didn't look carefully enough. Because I have a sledgehammer, right? Yeah, I have sledgehammer, metal detector, shovel. I have all the things. So wherever the trunk is that I passed by, I can bust it open. Let's go this way and try to connect to the foundation. Spare red room will give me 5 steps and lets me connect to the foundation. Chamber of Mirrors, you can now draft second copies of rooms you already have in your house. That's useful. But it doesn't open this doorway. Like, it won't let me pass through. So we'll do this and go to the foundation. I am encountering fruit, so if I had the salt shaker, I guess I would have been getting an extra step or whatever. I'm not going to dig up the spots because I might end up with a detector shovel at some point. And this, so these doorways, so I have a doorway here and a doorway here. This one doesn't really count. Pump room, but it wouldn't be a pump room connected to a boiler room. That's the problem. So I'm not going to do a pump room there. I want a pump room, but I want it connected to a boiler room. I wanted it powered by a boiler room, and if I put it there, it won't be. Observatory will give us a benefit. Boudoir gives us 5 more steps in a gem. We might get multiple gems out of the observatory, though. And it will connect back around to the hallway this way. If I wanted to. This would cost me extra steps, so I might not go that way. I'm going to do the observatory. Because day 41 we did the observatory and it had Draxus the Dead, and I just didn't click on it. But today maybe it won't have Draxus. Oh, okay. See, gems, 5 gems, the cross, apple, key, and a pair of chests in the hallway. Nice. That's all good stuff. So yeah, this was worthwhile. Our apples are extra delicious. Not that it's not giving us an apple, but it makes apples extra delicious. I already ate the apple that was in the pantry. But Now I have 4 keys and 6 gems and a reroll die. That's a good position to be in, honestly. I don't know where the trunk is that I missed, but I'm not going to necessarily go hunt it down right now because I'll have to probably backtrack at some point anyway. But I now know there's 2 more trunks in the entrance hall at the very least. I have a key 8, but it doesn't work in this room. See, because you have to be on level 8 for it to work. I do not have a lockpick kit, so I'd have to use a key. I will use a key. Okay. Archives, don't like that. Rotunda can rotate. I forget how the rotunda works, but we'll find out because I'm going to choose it. Yeah, I'm going to choose it. So here we can do pump room, because here we can try to get a boiler nearby, right? Or connected to it, I should say. All right, we can rotate floor plans. Oh, rotunda. Okay, anyway. So we're going to do the pump room. And it has dig spot, which is nice. Access card door, that sucks because I don't have an access card. I changed the security to low and it still wants an access. I do not have an access card. Sucks. Alright. So even if I can get a boiler here, well, if I can get a boiler here and walk back to it some other way, but at the moment, ugh. But let's do... So now this is a door going up. I want to maybe make a door going this way. So let's hit that button again. Yep, okay. Man, I don't like those options. Hmm. Not going to do the weight room, so I'm just trying to decide between the dark room and the secret passage or redraw. Right. Secret passage would not be the end of the world, but then the question is, what color room would I choose? A hallway would be kind of safe. Boring, but safe. Unless it's the grand hallway. Don't have a reason to choose purple. Would not choose red. So it's like green or gold. Do I want... Problem with gold is most of the shops, other than like the kitchen, the commissary I already have it, and then there's the kitchen. But other than that, and the gift shop. So there's the gift shop. There's basically like the locksmith and the showroom are. I'm gonna look at my notes to see what other shops I'm forgetting about. So shops I'm aware of: commissary, kitchen, locksmith, bookshop. Bookshop has 2 doors. Showroom is a dead end. No, the showroom is straight through. Showroom is straight through, which would be fine. And then if I got money from the chapel, I might be able to do stuff at the showroom. So oh no, because if I do the secret passage here, then where I would put the showroom straight through won't work. Okay. I think I'm gonna do secret passage. I'm not happy about it. So, do I want green? This is the safe option. Door-wise, this is the safe option. But otherwise, do I want green or do I want gold? I'm going to do gold and just see what happens. If I screw up today, I screw up today. Okay, the Mount Holly gift shop is not bad at all because this connects this doorway that way. Okay. So I would like swim trunks and the swim bird plushie. But swim trunks at the very least would be 40 coins. So in theory, I could go to the chapel and get that money and buy the swim trunks. I have a pool today. Okay, how do I get to the chapel quickly? From here, I can go 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9. And that takes me through the off. I could look for trunks and coins along the way. Okay, so we're gonna detour. 1, 2, 3. 1, 2, 3. I'm going to go through the rotunda for reasons. All right, so back through the secret passage to the rotunda, spin the rotunda. Okay. Yeah, because having it connected here and here so that I could come from it from either direction is preferable, because otherwise I'd have to like maybe make a big detour to get over to the rotunda if I want to get from the rotunda to the pump room, right? So the spare bedroom did not have the trunk or anything in it, I don't believe. Because I think we drafted the spare bedroom after we checked the security terminal, right? So it told us we had a trunk and then we put a spare bedroom. So no trunk here. Did I miss a trunk in the hallway? I did not. Did I? I don't think there's such a thing as a trunk in the gymnasium. I would have seen it. The gymnasium is so empty, I would have seen a trunk in the gymnasium. Okay. Is there a trunk here that I just completely missed? Nope. Okay. I know the passageway doesn't have a trunk, but there's a couple trunks here in the entrance hall at the very least. Ooh, more reroll die. We like that. And more money. We want the money. More money. Another key, another gem. That's all good stuff. All right, we're going to look at the den. I'm not seeing a trunk here. I didn't miss a trunk in the den. Okay. Office. Oh, is it counting the cursed coffers as a trunk? It might be counting the cursed coffers as a trunk. That might be the trunk that it's talking about, is the one in the shrine. Yeah, it might be counting the cursed coffers as the trunk. Okay. So I've got 25 coin. What I'm going to do is come here and I'm going to smash this piggy bank. Yes, breaking. Wow, that's quite a bit of money. All right. I wonder if that means the chapel will no longer cost me a coin every time I walk through it. Who knows? No point of not going back through the commissary. Not gonna buy a salt shaker though. Okay, back here. Back. Here. Make sure there's no coins or trunk here. I know there isn't, but there's no reason not to come this way. Just as a double check. So I want the swim trunks. If I end up with enough money again, I'll come back and buy the Swimbird plushie, right? But I definitely want the swim trunks because I have a pool. The pool is back all the way over here, but it is what it is. And I'm at 30 steps. But the swim trunks is a permanent addition to the pool. So even if I don't use the swim trunks in the pool today, I can maybe use it on a future day. But right now, we're going to try this doorway because basically this is an access card door. So this is the last hope door we have. Well, other than we can also spin the rotunda around and make a doorway here. So we've got 2 hopes. Yeah, because it's not 8. This is 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6. So we'll use a regular key. Billiard room. Yes, we like the billiard room. One, we need to work on that for trophy's sake, but also we like having keys. So no reason not to have the billiard room. And so far we have filled in every room without a gap if we can get down here. But we are going to run out of steps if I do not get a dining room soon. They're not a metal detector. I mean, I know we'll get a key from there, but is the metal detector not telling us about an extra coin or key somewhere? Maybe it's just telling us about this one. We'll find out after we solve this. So 2. 20 plus 3 is 23, minus 3 is 20, times 3 is 60, divided by 6 is 10. 8 squared is 64, minus 20 is 44, divided by 11 is 4. 1 times 1 is 1, squared divided by 1 is 1. Access card, yay. And the metal detector is still going off, but access card is crucial because then we can open the door from the pump room. So what is the metal detector telling me about? Why am I blind? What is it? I'm going to literally stay here until I pick up whether the metal detector is going on about because I hate being blind. Okay, whatever it is, it's not over here. can I be this blind? What is it? Oh, it's a key right there on the floor. I am blind. I walked right over it multiple times. But a key is good. A key is good. All right, 29 steps. If I could get back... Well, there's no easy way to the pool. There's no short way to the pool, I should say. But we're going to work on trying to get a boiler next to, or to the pump room is what we're working on. I have keys. If I do a Great Hall, I can just do this one and get through. This dead ends me. I don't want a dead end. But this means if I do the Great Hall, then like if I do the Rotunda, I might need to... you might not be able to connect that doorway. I don't want to lose half my steps. So we will do Great Hall. And this sets our metal detector off, mainly because there's stuff behind the doors. But right now, this is the doorway that matters to me. Freezer, I don't want. Cloister. It's all of my gems. Does the boiler room take gems? I don't think it does. So I'm going to do the cloister, even though it's all of my gems. All right. So I could dig up these spots, which I might need to do for the keys. Coin on the floor. Okay. But let's see what doorway we can get over here. I've got reroll die. I want a boiler. I want a boiler. I'm going to redraw because what do I want? Say it with me. I want a boiler. That's not a boiler. Archives will conduct power and gives me multiple opportunities to get a boiler like here or here. But I wouldn't be able to see all the floor plans, so I wouldn't necessarily be able to see if one of them is the boiler. Oh. Not a boiler. Dining room, yes. I mean, dining room would give me some food, give me steps. But it's not a boiler. Okay, this is my last redraw. In the dining room, yeah. My last redraw. Ah, shoot. It's not meant to be today. No boiler today. We'll do the mailroom. Mailroom does not conduct power. Oh, did I not get any? I may not have gotten any new letters since the last time I was here. So maybe shouldn't have done the mailroom. Regardless, I did. But it places an order for next time. Oh, there's an allowance token. Let's go get that. I didn't see that allowance token. And If you are reading this, it seems the day has finally come and the cloister is at long last getting some much overdue of maintenance. I have left you a literal token of appreciation and service positive reinforcement, which should grant you a bit of extra spending money each day while working on the estate. We have learned from our dealings with your predecessor that it is much cheaper in the long run to be generous. Mrs. Babbage. And just because I can, I will take a screenshot of that note. I literally don't think it's a note that matters, but who am I to say? Okay, so where I'm at, let's see what this, I'm at 25 steps. Let's see if we can get some more steps. I won't be doing a boiler to the pump room. I could still hope for a workshop. Got 2 keys. So the access card for this doorway doesn't, it doesn't matter for this doorway because we blocked this one off. So getting to the pump room, there's no real reason to get to the pump room today. Key 8's not going to work because it's rank 7. So we're going to use a regular key. And I don't want to lose half my steps, so we're going to be doing the planetarium because we can't afford to do the foyer. But if I get a dining room, like I step in and I step out again, oh, let's take screenshots of this because these are the what I get for steps beyond 20, and I always forget what those benefits are going to be. I'm just like, oh, well, randomly, don't know. We should make informed choices, however. And so 50 appears to be the max star count we're looking for. Okay. All right. So now here's the question. Our only potential, we've got 1 key, and our only potential other doorway is right here. So I will try it, but then I will have to start digging up spots to try to find more keys. In fact, before I come here, just for step efficiency, I don't have a workshop, and I'm gonna go and dig up these spots. Nothing. Coin. Coin. Yeah, we didn't get a key out of any of that. We could go dig up the foundation. We could dig up the driveway, but I don't have enough steps for all of that. I need to try to get a dining room or pass through bedrooms, but I have a single key. So the question is it this doorway, or this doorway that's going to lead straight through? I will try this doorway. Okay, kitchen will let me buy food, but no more doorways. So I could buy steps, but then I'd have no more doorways. None of these are going to give me extra doorways, right? There is no more doorway to be had. So this will effectively end my day. But buying more steps will let me get over to the pool and do things over at the pool. So we'll do that. We'll buy more steps so that we can get over to the pool and do stuff there. Plus, if we can have more steps, we can maybe collect more coins, come back and buy that $110 item at the Mount Holly gift shop. I just wish this was a dining room, not a kitchen, but it is what it is. Oh, I can't draft the kitchen. I don't have a gem. Shoot. So I won't be doing that. But this will give me, I have a sleeping mask, so this will give me 10 steps. This gives me 10 coin, which would be 94 coin. And then I would need a lot more coin out of digging up the foundation, or if I could get out to the driveway and back again. All right, 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9, 10, 11, 12, 13, 14, 15, 16, 17. We're going to just try to get enough coin to buy that item at the Mount Holly gift shop, so that we don't waste we have a bunch of coin that we got out of breaking the piggy bank, and I don't want to waste that coin. So this is what we're doing. Now, here's the thing. In the Great Hall, we could spend a key to try to find coins. Like, see, the metal detector is going off right now, but I don't see a coin or a key on the floor at all here. So it's like, is it going off because it's not going off here? It's not going off here. It's not going off here. It's not going off here. It's going off here. So do I have anything else I need to spend a key on? Ooh, if I get to the pool, it says have keys. But I can do the pool on a future day, so. All right, coins, gem, and a key. So it replaced our key. Okay. So then we can go, we don't want to go this way. We want to go 1, 2, 3, 4. Yep. So we want to go to the billiard room. And we're close. We got 97 coin. No, don't go to security. Well, I think it doesn't matter if we do. We could go this way. Or we could go that way. 1, 2, 3. 1, 2, 3. Doesn't matter. It literally doesn't matter. Okay. So security through bedroom to foundation. But while we're in security, we can check to see how many coins are out there. 1 gem, 1 trunk, 1 coupon book. Coupon book would be cool. Where's the coupon book, though, right? So if I can find the coupon book, that will make the item at the gift shop half price. And if the trunk is not the curse coffers, but I believe it is, then we might get coins there. So where is the coupon book? That's the question. Well, we will have to come back. Yeah, so we will check here on our way through to here. And then, yeah. Oh, wait a minute. Stepwise. If I go here, I have to come over here. If I go here, I have to come here. Okay. This cost me 2 steps, though. 3, 4, 5. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6. Wait a minute. Okay. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6 versus 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6. It's literally the same diff either way. Do I want to go through the spare bedroom or do I want to go through the hallway? I will go through the spare bedroom this time and come back through the hallway. Okay, look for a coupon book. We want this coupon book. I'm not seeing it. Okay, we're going to dig up this. That's a key. That doesn't help us at this point. Yeah, okay, that's not helpful. I don't think we're going to scrape together this money for the thing, and if I don't know where the coupon book is, I missed a coupon book somewhere. Where did I miss a coupon book? All right. Shoot. I'm wasting steps. Yeah, I wasted steps. I need to go. No, that was right. Shoot. Now I'm wasting steps because I came back. Fuck. Okay. And then here. No coupon book here. No coupon book in the entrance hall. We already got something out of that, like, quest bedroom, right? We got like a gem, so it's not going to also have a coupon book. I don't know where the coupon book is. If I'd picked up that coupon book, we'd be fine, but I don't know where it is. Shoot. Oh, look, we have lots of dig spots. They won't all necessarily have... Okay, more steps, that's good. Okay. There was nothing in the shrine. There was not like a dig spot in the shrine. Broken lever. 13 steps. 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9. So I can get back there. Oh, where is the coupon book? There's nothing else to dig up anywhere, right? Oh, the commissary had a dig spot, did it not? Did the commissary have a dig spot today? Sometimes it does, but I don't think it did today. Where was the coupon book? Where is the coupon book? I'll look in the gymnasium. I don't think it's there, but I'll pass through the gymnasium. And I'll detour into the pantry, maybe? All right. So it's the coupon book's not going to be in the gallery. I'm pretty sure. 1, 2. Okay. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8. Leaves me 4 extra steps. So detouring here would be 2. Detouring here and again would be another 2, but then I would step into the and not be able to. Okay, so I can either detour here or here, but not both. I don't think there's a coupon book in the gallery. No coupon book here. That was like, and no coupon book here. So I am several coins shy. Ooh, I'm steps shy because I forgot every time I do the gymnasium. Oops. I'm not even going to make it back to the gift shop. I have 2 steps, 1, 2. Oops. Well, that sucked. So I miscalculated that. I can't detour here because it's 2 steps every time I enter the gymnasium. All right, 104 coin down the drain. I can be like, hey, hi, I can't buy anything. You're going to end my day. End of day 42. I suck. I suck. I wasted most of the coins I got from the breaking the piggy bank in the chapel. I wasted most of those coins. St. Holly, sizable jigsaw house of prayers. 3 puzzle rooms, chapel, cloister, shrine. Total rooms 31. Rank reached 7. Steps taken 106. Items found 8. Honestly, did not succeed at a whole lot today. I think the only thing I succeeded at was buying swim trunks in the gift shop. I think that's the only thing I accomplished today. And I wasted so many resources in the process because I broke this piggy bank and then I got 104 coins at the end, but I didn't get back to the gift shop and it wasn't 110 coins anyway. And there was a coupon book somewhere that I just completely passed by that would have let me. Anyway, sometimes I just am so upset with just how sucky I am. All right, but thank you for being with me for today, for day 42. We will see you for day 43. Have a good one.